Good YouTube, we're back on another video, and I don't know why I've got my headphones on because I'm not even listening to anything. So yeah, I'm just out here chilling, and there's a few things what I'm actually going through in my own personal life right now, and there's always going to be a sort of challenge what you're going to face when it comes to becoming successful, when it comes to getting anywhere good in life. Because you have to understand, whenever you watch a movie with like a superhero or anything like that, they're going to go through the hell. They're going to go through the hell. It might be for weeks, it might be for months, it might be for years, and you have to figure out if you actually want success. And that's all the point of the challenge is, because if everybody could get to somewhere so easily without having to go through any adversity, without having to go through any struggle, anything, well then that person is going to be fairly average. That person's never going to really have ever achieved any success in their own life. And especially for what I'm going through right now, like probably in the worst financial position I've ever been in my entire life, even compared to maybe 2 years ago, not even necessarily last year, 2 years ago, when I was 16 or 17, I had more money than I do now. But it doesn't matter, because my mind's not the same, my body's not the same, and I know I have the skills to go out there and make all of it back. And you're going to go through some challenges, and you have to understand, no one's actually going to help you out. Your family will say they care, but they're not going to be the ones to come and just pull you out of the shit and give you free money and just help you. Because when you're a man, when you depend on yourself, you have to just get on with life. You have to get on with everything, no matter how shit that sounds, no matter how hard it might be for you to embrace it. No one's going to care. No one's going to give you more clients for your business. No one's going to give you more money. No one's going to help you build that confidence. It's going to be down to you. And if you don't have what it takes, if you don't have that drive inside of you, then guess what? You're just simply never, ever, ever going to get there. And you have to take that on the back. Everything I'm going through, I take full accountability for absolutely everything, because at the end of the day, it's all my fault. Everything's my fault. Having to move out of my condo, that's my fault. Having to do certain things, everything that you go through in life as a man is a result of what you are doing every single day. So I can sit here and blame so many people and say, my business isn't performing, these people are time wasters, they're not wanting to buy. Or I could have maybe pressured them a little bit harder. I could have closed more people. I didn't try to book sales calls for a couple of months. I didn't really give a shit. I'm taking full responsibility and full accountability for absolutely everything that has led me into this ultimate position of where I am right now, where I'm in a bit of a shit situation. But I know in the next month or in the next 2 months, I genuinely have to make something work. And it puts you back against the wall. Like I was up last night, I was in Cambodia yesterday, and I came back here like 10. And I was just working my ass off, just completely, because I have to understand where I'm trying to get to. It's not going to come from me just sitting around being lazy, not really giving a shit about anything. It's going to be fucking very, very hard. And yeah, like I said, I'm taking full responsibility. I'm taking full accountability for being in the situation where I am right now. And if you don't take that as a man, then you're just going to keep blaming everybody else. You're going to blame your friends, you're going to blame your family, you're going to blame absolutely everything else for a situation that ultimately we've put ourselves in. I've put myself in this situation, and now it's my chance to pull myself out, or who knows what happens. I never like to think of the negative, because I've always found something to pull it off. At the end of every single month, whenever my rent was due, every month I'd always found something else. I mean, I've never been short on rent, but I've never wanted to take it out of my savings. So every single month, I've always had something to pull myself back out, to figure it out. So I always have that inner confidence that no matter how bad that situation gets, no matter how shit it will get, I should understand there's going to be a storm. There's definitely going to be a storm in everybody's life, and there's going to be shit that you are going to go through. Like I mentioned, it's just part of the story. So I can be stressed about it. I can scream, like I just go in the shower and fucking shout, or just be angry all day. Or I can come out here, I can get tanned, I can be productive, and I can still do the same amount of work. Of course, stress is going to be important, because when you stress yourself out, it's just you looking at your situation and being like, I'm fucking built for more. I'm built for more. Because if you're not stressed, if you're just very comfortable, like that's at the end of the day, that's what everybody seeks. Everybody wants to be comfortable. Everybody wants to have all the money. Everybody wants to have the bills paid. But that's just not how life's going to work, especially not in your first year as an entrepreneur, especially maybe not in your second year, unless you figure something out fast. But you're only going to figure something out if you decide to take the risks, if you decide to take that accountability and understand it's on you, and no one is truly going to help you. No one is going to help you. Their closest friends, they're not going to buy your coaching program. They're going to give you money for free. Nobody's going to help you out. So you have to be that person that just depends on yourself and finds a way. Like, no matter what, like, maybe the last 2 months I had my best months when it came down to my business, but also my expenses were nearly triple, quadruple what they would have been. So then my best months and all the progress I made got wiped out and more. Like, I had to spend £5,000 or £6,000. Now, even 2 months ago, I didn't even have that money. So then I got all of it, made quite a decent amount, and then bang, it's been stripped away from me once again. All the money's been stripped away, and I'm in a lower financial position than where I was. But I'm not here to cry about things. I'm not here to cry about life, because when I say I want to go for something big in life, I'm just here to embrace all the challenges and learn what I can and continue moving forward with my head screwed on every single day, showing up, showing up, showing up, showing up. Because if you show up enough times, that consistency, you'll figure out a way. And like I said, every single month, I've always figured out what that way was. I've always found something that I can do to make an extra couple hundred, an extra couple thousand. There's always going to be something. So you just have to embrace life challenges and realize, just get on with life. You have to just get on with things. And yeah, like, I'm not trying to be super motivational in this video or come in with all the energy, because I've just smashed the gym out. But I'm just trying to say, you're just going to have to fucking get on with it. You can't cry. Like, everyone's a fucking man. You cannot just cry and just say it's hard and collapse. Like, I was in the airport yesterday and I was thinking, all these people, they've had fun for the last week. They've had fun for the last 2 weeks. And they're all going home, back to their normal life, back to a shit life. And I've been out here for 8 months. And I was just thinking, there is no possible way I would ever be in that situation where I would go back home, because I would never do that. I would rather go homeless and sleep on a friend's floor than go home. I will never, ever go back. And I will always find a way to make it happen. So I'm going to leave the video at that. Have that self-confidence. Oh, perfect timing, some fucking noise. Have the self-confidence that you can make it happen, that you can make it work. And no one is going to help you. And no one is going to come and save you. You have to decide to do that yourself. And if you don't decide to figure it out and make something happen, well, you're going to be exactly in that position where you're going to have to go back home. This is even a situation I'm saying to myself. You would have to go home if things didn't work. But I know for a fact I would never get in a position in my life where I go broke or anything like that, because I've got too many skills. I've been in the game for long enough, and I know that I will not quit regardless. So just accept life, because it's going to come to you, and that storm's going to come. It's just how you navigate it. But yeah, that's about everything I want to say for today. You can follow my Instagram in the description. Yeah, just trying to have a nice chill day in the sun, because it's fucking amazing out here. Trying to get a little bit of a tan and just try and enjoy my life for once.